Hello, third graders. Today we are going to be applying what we've been learning in writing, as far as writing to inform and learn and explain, which we've been doing in all our paragraph writing. And we're going to mesh that with what we've been learning in social studies so that we can share and teach about the Native Americans. So today we're going to review what it means to write to inform and explain and think about what those attributes are. And then you are going to apply what you know about writing to inform, and you're going to explain how and describe how human, physical, and cultural features of the Plains Native Americans. So you're going to describe what those features are. Okay, so I want to give you a second. Writing to inform and explain must include, we've done this throughout the entire year with our researching of Denver, how to be successful third graders. So I want you to think for a second, what does our paragraph have to include? I'm going to give you a second. I want you to just say them out loud, everything you remember. Go. Think you got them all? Let's see. All right, so everyone should have got this first one. Of course, the first thing we have to have, all our paragraphs have to have, is that topic sentence, right? And that topic sentence has to state our main idea. So our main idea for our Native Americans is describing human, physical, and cultural features of the Plains Native Americans. So we have to make sure we start our paragraph with that. We also have to make sure, this is really important, that we group our information in a logical way. We have pretty much three little subtopics that we have to describe, right? So I want to put all the human features together, all the physical features together, all the cultural features together. I don't want to share a human, a physical, and then go back to a human. I want to group that information so it makes sense together. Next, we have to use facts and details, and we have to make sure that we have enough facts and details to support that main idea. So multiple examples, not just one example for each category up here, but maybe two or three, enough that I can show that I really understand this topic and am teaching it to my peers. Okay, we need to use specific vocabulary. So there are going to be some terms unique to Native Americans and to their culture. So we need to make sure that we're using that vocabulary correctly um, in our writing. And then at the end of our paragraph, you guys all know that, oh, we need transitions. We need to tie those together, right? We need a conclusion that restates that main idea. With our transitions, we definitely want to have ones that connect our ideas, like to begin with, for example, another way, in conclusion, overall, things like that. You guys know all these transitions. And then, of course, correct capitals, punctuation, and grammar. Okay, we've been focusing on that this week, so you guys need to apply what you've learned to your writing. So I am going to go ahead and help us get started on this first paragraph together. All right, so here's our prompt. Describe the human, physical, and cultural features of the Plains region. Use specific examples from your notes to support your explanation. So you should have great notes. Mrs. Kendall's been helping you gather these notes, and you should have added to your notes as you did a little bit more reading and maybe watch the video. So now we're going to apply what we've learned. So I'm going to start by stating my main idea. There are many human, physical, and cultural features of the Native Americans of the Plains region. To begin with, use that transition here. So I restated my main idea. To begin with, the Plains region has many unique human features. Let me look at my notes here. What did it say? So, for example, um, the women gathered the food and also prepared it. Nope, and cooked it. However, nope, the men, what did the men do? Looking at my notes, the men hunted. The men were responsible for hunting and protecting the tribe. Okay, so I have one example. I talked about human. Okay, now if I have some more notes, I could give another example. Another example, dot, 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 and you could fill that in. I'm going to go down. If I don't have more examples, then I could move into physical features. Also, how would I start that? Also, there are also many unique physical features of the plains. And then this is where I could say one example or something, and I could fill in from there. So your task, guys, go back to what we have, the mentor text. You can use this to help you get started. You can write your own, but now apply what you've learned about writing to explain and inform, include those attributes, and get going with your paragraph.